What's going on, guys? Cobra here, and welcome back once again to my Let's Play Banished series. First of all, this is a new session. I want to kind of apologize again for the audio. I've adjusted some things. I best think they should work. Hopefully we're going to start sounding better. Still on shadow play, still figuring it out myself. I apologize. I hate that. I hate having, poor quality stuff. But unfortunately, there's not much I can do except for kind of learn as I go and trying to make it better, and that's what I'm doing. Here you can see my little city. This is the initial base camp again. Food production zone there. I want to show you something here. Look at how this is filled in. If you guys remember episode 1, this is pretty barren. A couple of you are probably saying, like, why are you putting this over here? There's no trees, there's no stuff. Well, that's because the Forester's Lodge has been doing quite a bit of work, and it's nice and filled in, lush, animals in here, a lot of gathering going on. Let's just take a look real quick. A lot of venison, some decent leather, actually. That's not that great. I want some more leather out of that. Guys, let's step it up, please. Actually, I've cut the hunters down. That's why. Again, same thing. I cut the gatherers way down because my food it's 8,000 food. I need that manpower somewhere else. So I've cut that down. We're getting some decent wood. 90 logs a year. I'm about to actually just go and add another one now because I want to really bump up my wood production. Again, that's going to be a little bit of a choke point. I have wood around. I can always get it if I quickly need it, but I want a steady passive influx of it where I don't have to go and devote manpower to get it. Or at least, laborer power, I should say. Of course, I have that manpower, 120. That's fine. So if I can put another one in, another 100, 120, it's going to give me 300 logs a year. That's pretty decent. What are we doing over here? Tons of venison last year and good leather. Good job. I see animals in there right now. I just placed one up in here. Oh, there we go, right there. It's going to be another Forester's Lodge. If and when I need it, I may put a gatherer. I may put a hunter. Actually, I probably will put a hunter in here again just for leather. I don't really need a gatherer. I got 7,600. My next move is really going to start to be out here. You see, extended the road out. I'm going to do a bridge eventually. I figured I'd do that on camera with you guys and do a farm system out over here in this little flat area. I want the resources, the stone and the iron and stuff. And it looks like a nice little flat area. It looked like a pretty cool little agricultural little village. As this gets built up into a city, it'll be kind of, think of this as like the suburbs, little rural area. As far as in here, you can see I've played with the stockpiles a little bit. I had one over here. I had one. Gosh, I keep hitting the wrong button. One over here. I got rid of those as I kind of started to outlay the road systems. Now, what is weird here? Okay, that's just because it just looks off to me. It is off, and I can't place quite why. These should be the same. These should be the same. Maybe my measurements are off. I don't know. We'll get into that. Remember I said I like super efficient, super grid-like and stuff, and I wasn't going to give you that organic look. Well, the organic is happening on its own, which I was going to, literally I'm so OCD about it. I was really thinking of demolishing a bunch of this stuff and rebuilding it. But I said, no. It's happening naturally. This is how it is. This is kind of how I would imagine it would happen if you started with a little base camp settlement and started building a city. Things don't go perfectly. They're not totally optimized. So you can see here my roads are all kind of messed up because there's wasted space like right here. This schoolhouse is in there. This has got wasted space. I don't like that. That irks me. And yet I wanted it to have a pretty dense population because right in here I'm going to put all houses in here. And again, even here on the corners here, it's not really going to work. So I think I'm going to do it differently. Next time I do it, I'll probably do the roads off the corners instead of right in the middle. I'd have to rethink it from the start, but this is what I got. This is what we're going to work with. So here I have this all primed up for double housing all the way in here. Now out here, what I did is I kind of did the same thing. I did add the hospital. I built that up. I had the resources to do it. I just got it in there. I wanted to have that kind of ahead of time. One other thing I did finish the cemetery. I put that over here. I didn't really know what I was going to do with this space over here, so which I guess this is relatively prime real estate, but I wanted it close. I kind of thinking maybe the church over here somewhere, and then the big cemetery with 117 graves with a couple headstones in there already. I did that because we actually had quite a bit of a die-off, and if you look here, we got 26 adults. We now have 3 children and 3 students, 4 children. This is that lull I was telling you about because I took so long to really get started. I started out with a good start, but I didn't expand, so I'm having a lull right now. I have a lot of, if you look. Let's just look at this. I have 19 homes, 15 families. That's too many homes for families. And look, we're getting the result I talked about. Single person, which they're older, so that's going to happen. Their significant others probably passed on. All these are single occupants. That is not what we want. We basically want these people to die. I know it sounds terrible. Like right here, we have a child ready to start, moving along. Younger couple. It's a single with somebody must have died there. I wonder. Student here is gonna move on pretty soon, and actually I think students can shack up, which is a little weird. Yeah, I think they can. I think I've seen them. Yeah, see, it has its own house here, so I don't know why people aren't necessarily, getting together in the houses. I'm hoping they will soon, because we do need some babies coming. I want to get that baby rate up a lot more. That's kind of my big issue right now. Food is not an issue for me. Even resources are not an issue. We're going to start shifting gears now, like I said, to agriculture and things like that. But to do that, I need manpower. Quarries for stone, mines for iron and coal to make steel, and farmland and orchards and animal, pens and things. You need manpower for that. That's what you really, really need, and I don't have that right now. Now I'm okay. Well, yeah. See, I've had a lot of people die off. I had 3 or 4 laborers right before I started this video. Now they're gone, so I haven't really been watching, but they're gone now, so clearly they're in here helping, refill jobs. So I'm actually gonna pull one down there, because they did build this already. That's pretty good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect that road. That's perfectly fine right there. That'll work. Because then what I will eventually do is I'm going to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're going to put a barn out here. I will have to deal with that. I'll probably end up moving it or something ridiculous later. But for now, is that going to be okay? Yes, that should be right in the range, because like I said, this is the market. Market picks out of that barn. Market picks out of that barn, and as this guy, he only has to go halfway. Then that's my theory. That's how I'm doing it. We'll see, how efficient it is, and as we see the city grow, I'll get an idea of whether I could have improved on that any better. I'm curious. I'm thinking about right now doing something like this. I'm doing a path like that, because my thinking now. See, the thinking there isn't going to be right. The thinking here is I can get a row of houses on the outer thing. Let me show you. But when I'm gonna have a house, houses all along here, and they should stop right about here. And then I should have the same thing here. I think it's roughly correct. I'm not sure. There's gonna be a space in here, which I was thinking I might fill with a well. Wells are good for fires and things, so it won't be totally wasted space. I'm told wells are good for fire. I've never had a fire. I'm not exactly sure. So that was the idea. I would just put a well in there for now. Actually, let me see. I think there is... What is there? Isn't there like a... I'm just looking quick. Herbal. Yeah, I do want to get one of those up, actually. So I'm going to put actually that one out here with this one. Where is it? I'm going to get that working with this hut. Yeah, that should be fine. Just trying to see. Gonna put it right there. I don't want it to come out too far, because eventually, theoretically, eventually we're gonna move up this way. I think first we're gonna expand down in this area and over here, and then out to the farms before we go too crazy up there. I forget what I was saying. Oh, I wanted to see. I thought I saw, and this is what's bad about jumping around in games. I forget what I see, what I don't see. We got that in. We got the church. I don't have that in yet. I don't really see any huge need for it. Hospital we got in. School we got in. Well we have in. And here we have a market. We don't have a trading post, which I should probably get going, but I don't really have any need for it just yet, and I don't really have the means to buy anything, so it's really not needed. Gatherer's hut, all this stuff. Yeah, they're not even in there yet. Alright, so I was actually probably thinking of timber and stone wood, like decorative things to put in there. So, right now what we're doing is actually going to turn this up. What am I at? I'm at 5 already. So, you know what I should do? Do I have anybody idle? Well, I probably do, and I just don't realize it. Probably like the tailor and things like that. I'm just going to take a block of resources and tell them to collect it this way. Anybody sitting idle will do that. And basically what I'm doing at this point is I'm kind of waiting out this lull. Yeah, see, again, one of my laborers went bye-bye. So, again, I'm going to pop one down there. I'm losing people right now. In essence, like, let's take a look. I think there's a graph function in here, which is okay. I'm not fretting about this just yet. We'll look at 5 years. Good. So you can see my population was going up, and then it stabilized, and it's still kind of growing a little bit, but the adults there, that's a better way to show it here. The adults started going up. It was up about 30, and now it's down. You can see it's down to 24. So this is my great die-off. And these are all the original people that came with me when we settled here. Now, children and stuff, children go up and down. Students up and down as well. And that's just because I haven't been able to really hit my stride and hit the sweet spot. Again, this is the whole thing. Again, 19 and 13. What I'm really thinking of doing at this point, because I have resources, I'm not worried about that. What I want to worry about is, why is this woodcutter not doing nothing? I might actually move a woodcutter closer over here, I think. Because he should have a lot more. I haven't built. He should have a lot more. I'm going to have to pay a little more attention to that. I haven't built anything in a while. Put one right there, let him get working. I'll probably actually retire this one over here. You know, it has wood on it, but only 11 logs, and I'm guessing that's why. Is that then he runs out of logs here that he just then he has to like travel all the way. So I'm just gonna put one closer here. I would like this up to about 1,000. I don't know what's going on. Plenty of wood. I'm just trying to think real quick why that would be so low. It's a little alarming, to be quite honest. I mean, I've only built these two things, which I don't even think that one's been stocked yet. Nope. And this one. So I mean, I guess that's some logs, but actually, wait, that's wood. That's not even that. So I don't know. It's a little weird. I forget what I was saying now. Yeah, oh, that's what it was. I'm thinking about killing some of these houses, basically. Breaking, destroying some. I wouldn't do that one just yet. Actually, I might, because it has an 11-year-old person in it. That's a couple. Should come up with a baby there. Like this guy. I mean, I almost want to put him out in the cold and die. It's terrible. I know. I don't know. There's got to be a year. But as some of these people, as they kind of expire, if you will, and that's I'm just going to get rid of them. Oh, my little trick I talked about doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. I must have updated or something. I tried to do that where I upgraded this house to stone and then paused it, which I did when I first started. Didn't work, so there's no option to pause it once you do that. So they must have clamped down on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get rid of this one, get rid of this one. Which one was over here? Yeah, those two can go too. Okay, so I'm trying, what I'm in essence trying to do is trying to tighten the population up. Actually, that's not too... Oh, that it probably takes them off as soon as I do that. And actually, I'm going to take another one off as well. But you know what? I'm going to do it over here. Kind of try to balance it out a little bit. And we'll see if that helps out. Let's see, did that make it 15? Yeah, I made it 15. So when those houses are gone, which actually might take a while, because I don't have much labor, and that's the problem. I'm going to be probably dying more than I'm having babies at this point. So, yeah, diet, old age. So 2 people just died right excuse me, died right there, replaced. They were both able to replace that, which is good. I'm thinking of just... I'm going to pull the gatherer out. I'm going to pull fisherman off. Hunter I want to keep, but I'll bump it down to 2. I can steal guys from there right now. I can even steal guys from forestry. Yeah, I'm going to go this down to 6. Again, these are not resources I'm hurting for, so it's no real harm to do that. For me, anyway. These are, again, like I think this little area should be okay over here. Because I think like this forester's hut should bring stuff here. Probably, this is probably closer. So it should kind of... I think these guys just work, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it and see. No, see, it must be is working. It's bringing the wood right here, I guess, right? Yeah, it just brought whatever they were doing to this stockpile. So that's good. As long as these guys are bringing resources here, I'll leave these things here. It's be kind of like my little business district. Eventually, I'll move them into the city, but there's no real pressing need to do it right now. I actually want to bump. Somebody just died again, didn't I? Died of old age. Died of old age. A labor. Okay, that's why. So I lost. It's just I'm losing people quick. 22 adults now. Like this. Oh, I don't want to click. Okay, you can get off my screen. Where are you going? I don't even know. Oh, you must have been a laborer. I wasn't watching that. So yeah, I mean we got a kind of a lull here And I've done the opposite, quite frankly. Most people run into trouble with this game when they overexpand too quickly. And what happens is they lose their food and things, and their people starve. I didn't really do that, and I almost played too conservative. I didn't do it in a steady stream. I played too conservative. I didn't expand. I let people get a little too old. There was too much distance between the eldest, peer group and then the youngest. And see, again, another death. Whereas then there was this big lull with no new babies really, and then suddenly I went boom and put out 8 houses, and I knew I shouldn't do that, and I think I talked to you guys about that in the beginning, but I still did it. So I'm paying the price now, but it's not really a severe price. It's just gonna mean things will move a little slower, which is actually okay, because I feel like this settlement here has been moving really quickly, and I don't want to move too quickly, so I'm okay with slowing down and taking it a little more careful. Again, I'm not hurting for food, although that seems to be going down. My food shouldn't be well, I guess if I was gonna say my food shouldn't be going down with my population going down, but I guess if I don't have the workers, it's gonna go down. So, yeah, it's all right. I'm not too upset by this. Hopefully, this when this gets built, everything's stocked there. It's just a matter of labor. Once that gets built up, that will help that little health bar there. Happiness is going down a little bit. That's interesting. I think that's the first time I've had not 5-star happiness in a city so far. So right now, it's really kind of just going to be us managing things. And then as we can, I'm going to, like right here, I'm going to fill homes in this shell, right here and here. This little crossroad, I might blow out and make this a little bigger before I have a cross street. I don't know. We'll see. Or I might actually probably do 2 little equal ones. In here, I don't really quite know what I'm going to do yet because of this hill. It's going to make it a little different. I might save this for something weird, like weird buildings I might put in. And then, of course, like I said, we're going to stretch out this way and then eventually build a bridge over, which I might actually do pretty soon because pretty low on stone, relatively okay on iron. So I'm going to try to come in here and get these resources, get all these. This is all going to have to be cleared anyway, and there's quite a bit over here. Gosh, there's quite a bit. So it's all going to have to be cleared at some point either way, so I might as well go get it, I'm going to need it. Is that what it is? A gatherer? No, it's herbalist. Yep. And I just have so many people dying off right now. Oh, man. It's like as quick as I can push them through the school, which I'm starting to wonder if I should just get rid of the school for now. 38. Yeah, I'm like tempted to get rid of another house. I don't know if that's really a solution though. Like, I don't understand something. You get that and then 2 children. What is she up to? There's a lot of I don't think I've had any accidents. Let's see, 15 homes, 10 families. I am gonna get rid of it. Again, I'm not worried about the resource. What I'm worried about is they're not actually I'm just looking quick. Yeah, they're not actually destroying the home. So it's actually kind of good because what happens is I'm basically telling them they can't use these houses. I'm just keep doing it. They're not destroying them, so I could always stop it. I could always reclaim it. And again, I'm trying to kind of jumpstart everything because now I got 12 homes, 10 families. Otherwise, eventually the older people are going to die off. Like, see, that's a younger house. That's why I don't really want to touch that house. I'm hoping they'll have another child. This guy's got to get out. What I should be doing is like these people. They're just taking up a house and eating food. I guess they're labor. That's okay. Yeah, this is a good one here. That's students. See, this student should be getting out. Although the problem is I don't think I have an empty house. So I wonder if I reclaim one. Let's reclaim this, see what happens. Who moves in? If anybody. Now it's empty. I've kicked whoever out. Let's see who moves in. We get 2 younger people. Nope, another old dude. Huh. I wonder if the original guy comes back in. So let's check that. Again, I'm learning as we go here. Gaylor. Let's see. Another died of old age. Replace. 12 homes, 10 families. Let's just make sure the house is empty. Alright, so now we're going to reclaim it again. Let's see if Gaylor comes back. Nope. Oh, Jesus. 83 years old. Is there a seniority for stuff? Oh, there's my little timer. So I'm going to keep playing with this as we go and try to figure this out. If you guys have any suggestions, please give them in there. You know, obviously I don't like seeing my population slip, especially given all the resources I do have. It's kind of crazy. I don't, again, the firewood, I don't really understand. Oh, because I haven't built this. That's why. What are they working on? I got a homeless guy there. That's not good. I think what I may do now is I might actually just allow all the houses back and see if it scrambled people. That might be my last ditch effort. Let's do it. I mean, it's not costing me anything to do this. Hopefully this might kind of shuffle people around. And we'll see who ends up in houses. If anybody, because now it's, what, 19 homes to 11 families, so we got an extra family somewhere. That's good. Not sure which houses they were. No, I'm just wondering if... do the older people take priority? And if that's the case, then what I need to do, I think... because what's happening, what I'm noticing is I don't have any empty houses. You know, like this guy here, he's 84 or whatever. I don't know if they're going to go and seek. Like, what's the oldest with a child? I mean, you know, they obviously would say that's out of child rearing. So, you know, like I got empty houses now, which, alright, so we got plenty of empty houses now. Oh, jeez. Alright, no, not really. 18, there you go. Okay, so we have an 18. This is what's kind of... alright, so we got a new family. It looks like here, this is the new family. So what I need to do is find who is our next kind of student or person ready to shack up. See this person here. Now, why wouldn't they match? Yeah, that's why. It seems like we got too many darn dudes. It's a sausage party up in this thing. That's a newer family. That should produce some children, I would think. No, that's weird. I wonder if I had some accidents along the way, because it's like a couple, you know, women with child. I think there wasn't it this one over here had children, like another woman with child, not a man with a child. Like, why is that? Where's your spouse, dude? But alright, I'm gonna keep playing with this. Honestly, this is kind of my big hurdle to figure out this puzzle piece. Well, I don't really think I'm gonna be building any new homes coming. I need to figure out why firewood isn't getting built, but that's because I need that to be built, is really the case. Oh, they're still collecting, that's why. Okay. Just want to see. Maybe got a little bit more to collect. We should be alright, because I do need some resources, so I don't mind that. Problem is I just lack manpower. It's really what it comes down to. Oh, okay. We had a baby born, so you see the baby rate's up at 6. That's nothing, you know, I'm not saying the problem solved by any means, but that's actually high for what I've been having. I just kind of need to get through this die-off, I think, and, you know, we'll have the second generation. There's just too big of a gap between the second generation and the first generation, and there might be now between the third and the fourth because of this, so we'll have to see. I think I still have, yeah, I have empty houses, which I think I might just, oh, there's a baby, that's good. 36. See, now you are a 36-year-old female. Aren't you? Alright, got somebody there. A 19-year-old male. Get in that house, dude. Let's see. Try to bump you out. See where you go. But I'm going to play with this a little bit. I will tell you when you find me. We've got a 7th baby. That's good. So just shuffling these people around. Maybe 8th baby. There you go. Maybe the winter does it. Maybe they just shack up a lot in the winter. I have a homeless dude. I don't even know how that works. Cause isn't this house right here is empty? I don't know. Maybe he's got to find his way over there. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you have any suggestions, like I said, put them in the comments. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button. It shows me, you know, keep making more, which I'm going to do either way. So, like always, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.